guess what? We are over here on Elmcreek. Elmcreek. Yep, you heard me correct. Elmcreek. I've not been on Elmcreek in a long time. I guess it's been about a year now. I mean, because Farm Sim's been out for over a year. And I got it shortly after it was released. So, yeah. Wow, huh? I figured it was time to revisit that, and my buddy Cliff, he's getting his PlayStation 4 tomorrow, and he's excited. I'm excited for him. I am. I'm excited for him because it is a cool game. I do enjoy playing, and Farm Sim communities just, spectacular anyways. But I also I bought a new tractor. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Yes, sir. So I've got a couple tractors here that I wanted to put out on my farm. One of them would be the 8M. And I know this map very, very well, because I have been all over this map. As much of you all have too. But I went ahead and I've got, this is kind of my setup day. So I'm getting everything set up so that I'll have a farm and Cliff will have a farm. I'm going to give Cliff the starting farm, so that when he comes in, then, and he starts playing it by himself, he knows what he's going to start with and all the starting equipment. And then I went ahead and went out by the expressway. So I'm just right down the road in case he needs some help. I had actually, when I started playing, I played, like I said, on Elmcreek, like everybody else. Hello, Miss Haley, how are you? Kind of getting everything set up for Cliff for tomorrow, because he gets his PlayStation 4 and his Farm Sim 22, and so I'm just setting up myself a little farm over here on Elmcreek, and it's difficult because I dumped all my mods. I don't have any mods. I have everything base game. So I was like, hey Eric, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. And I know he's excited about playing. So I'm kind of building me a little farm over here and getting it all set up. That way I'll be like right down the road from him in case he runs into a snare, needs some help. I'll park my tractor right behind my little house. I'm doing better than I was yesterday. I had that funeral all day. I was there from 7 a.m. to, well, past 7 p.m. So it was a long day. Then we had to go back to the funeral home and sign a bunch of papers and basically sign your life away. But everything will work out. Then I got this little beauty. This is my little Porsche. And I love this little tractor. I do. It's got the little side seat. Just a cute little tractor. I don't know that this would. Yeah, we're all dealing with all that headache last month. Yeah. Hey, Plowboy. How's Plowboy doing? Kind of getting things set up for one of my Lego buddies. He's gotten into Farming Simulator. I know you guys have seen him around. I don't know if I'll pull this thing or not. I don't think it will. I'll just get the harvester to pull it. Now, some of the newer ones, some of the newer maps, this is a base game map that you start with. It's got a bunch of tutorial stuff in it, and it's one of Giant's maps. But some of the newer maps that they've got coming out, traffic actually interacts a little more, and the people walking up and down the street interact a little bit more. These here are more like ghosts where you can just run through them. Up here is going to be Cliff's farm. It's going to be on the other side of this house here. He'll have some fields that he can harvest, and he's got some startup equipment. I'm trying to get mine startup equipment out to my farm. But yeah, if we turn here, as you can see over on the right side, he's got some wheat already growing, ready to get harvested. And then we got just a regular field. And then here, I'll drive back there. Only because I do like riding this thing. He's got his silo and a barn and a covered wagon and a Massey Ferguson. Now obviously he can sell and do whatever he wants to with them once he actually gets in here. This is just starting equipment that they start you out with. They've already got the harvester with the header already lined up, ready to harvest the field. And then there's another field right back here. So he's actually starting with 3 fields. And this field has already been harvested. It just needs to be plowed. And conveniently enough, they have a little John Deere here with a plow and a weight. And he's got his 2 silos and a little barn, so he can put whatever he wants to in the barn. And this barn has got a little storage place up underneath, so if he does hay bales, he can put some hay bales down here, or he can put them up in the hay loft up here, because there is a hay loft. So yeah, I think he'll have plenty to do. And it's a good start farm. Get in, get your hands dirty, running back to the farm. There's some water here, so if he does do some chickens or cows, might have to turn one of these pieces of land into for chickens or cows, because I don't know that he's got enough space to actually put anything on there. But there is more fields back here that he can purchase later. And then his house is right there in front. And he's got a pickup truck. There's his little red pickup truck. Now, I don't know that they put a workshop in here, but I don't think that the workshop trigger's in here. I don't think they came out with that until later. But it does have some storage space above the garage. And then his house. So I think he'll be excited. I already know he's excited about just playing the game. But actually getting in here and having everything set up. And his place is right there, and I am Just right up the road here. Because this is like the main road. Hey, Cliff. I'm trying to get everything set up. Your farm is set up right behind us. And I'm putting my farm right here down the road, but it's on the other side of the expressway. We'll just kind of split the map up. Noise. And I've got it set up so that your house is much nicer than mine. I didn't have nearly as much money starting out, because I start out with 100,000. You got 100,000, but you had all the farm equipment and everything already, and I'm just kind of working there. So here is my house. Yep. I did. Got you a farmhouse. New wall. And there'll be a few things when you actually get in that we'll take a look at. Get your settings the way that you want them. I prefer, whenever I get into a vehicle, so see, it didn't start automatically. Now I can push the right L1 and square, and then I start my equipment. Now you can get it set up. You can go into settings and set it up so as soon as you get onto the equipment, it automatically starts and it's ready to go for you. I like starting them and stopping them myself. I need... I know, I got the Porsche and the 8B, or the 8M. I think it's the 8M. Yeah, the 8M. And it's got the little Volvo. So it's more of a newer one. I need to get me a harvester. Because I've got a couple fields. I may borrow your harvester today and just pay you some money for it, if that'd be all right. Because Oh, I don't think that I'm still in multiplayer. Nope. Alright, well, then I will owe you some money whenever I get back into multiplayer. I'd got out of it because I had to run back up to the lawyer's office. And so... But yeah, if you go into your game settings, a lot of these are self-explanatory. You can turn traffic on or off, seasonal growth on or off, crop destruction. You always want to make sure that that's off, because if you drive through a crop, you're going to destroy it. You can have lime and fieldstone, but yeah, right here is the on and off for your automatic engine start. Jewel. So yeah. I'm going to borrow your harvester today, and I'll give you 50,000 for letting me borrow it. That cool? And I'll even clean it whenever I bring it back. Oh, but I have to pay you for borrowing the equipment. That's just part of it. Well, he's determined. He wants to get around me, don't he? Yeah, buddy. He's turning up here anyways. He's going to get on the expressway. I wish I could take the farm equipment on the expressway. I mean, technically I can, but you're not supposed to in real life. You know, he got close. He didn't stop at that stop sign when he got off the expressway. Now I will probably cut through the field here so I don't run into any traffic. Let me think. Because I gotta get around these trees. Yeah, I played a long, long, long time on this map when Farm Sim 22 first came out. Run them over. Now, if I had, I do have a modded truck that's like a big monster truck. Yeah. And there's a map out there called Rock Crawl, and that's a fun little map to get in and have some fun on. I mean, literally have some fun on. Alright, so let's unfold the harvester. Lower that header. It enables Stroth. And turn it on. And there's Eric's link to his channel. He is one heck of a guy. He was the first person to actually donate to my channel. I was deeply honored. Hey, Matt. Y'all have choir practice tonight? There's my... So no stream for Matt and Vanessa tonight. I may stream later on tonight on Silver Run. We'll kind of go around and get the headlands. I started to make that my house right there and just put a sleep trigger on it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking on Tuesday nights. You guys had choir practice. I'm slowly but surely getting everybody's schedule down. I've got a Lego stream coming up this week. We are going to be building something for the city. How I normally do it is I build it and then I take it apart and modify it and make it fit into the city. But it will be a friend set. You know how I am about my friend sets. They just seem to have better pieces and more details, and I mean they just all in all do a better job. I'd much rather get 3 friend sets than I had to spend on one modular and actually make something. Expand upon their idea and actually make, and it's still cheaper than getting a modular. We will get this wheat. We're going to put it in a silo till we can get some chickens. And then these are going to be fed to the chickens. I will probably get a mower next and start cutting some of the grass. I like my mod that cuts the grass and throws it into the pickup wagon, the forage wagon, right off the bat. But I've taken all mods out with the exception of the government subsidy signs. And I was going to show Cliff the government subsidy signs so that whenever he gets on here, he's not struggling for the first year doing nothing but contracts before he can buy his first piece of decent machinery. How to put it down, and you can either leave it down or do what I do, put it down, get enough money to get everything that I want and then get rid of it and then work from there. But he and I will be streaming this either tomorrow or Thursday. Depends on we get all the bugs worked out, get them up and running, make sure his controller's all plugged in, charged up, ready to go. His microphone sounds good. Doesn't have any issues hooking it up to his controller. We had a really good stream this morning with Miss Haley and Cal and Cliff and Seth. Streamed this morning and we just had fun. It was kind of sort of a Lego stream. Yeah, see, if I didn't have crop destruction on, I would have already ran over all these crops because I wasn't paying attention to how full I am, and I would have tore up some of my crops and lost some material. So we'll put the pipe out, go ahead and get this loaded up. And to my big boy, I was glad to see that this was not a mod, because I do use this trailer quite a bit. Look at all the blue. I just happened to look down at my phone, and like everybody that's here is blue. Just shows that I trust you guys. Yeah, I had played Farm Sim 17, I think, before I played this one. So there's quite a difference between the two. That, and I was playing it on the Switch. Yeah, 19, there's not a big jump from 19 to 22, other than, from what I understand, other than some of the graphics are a little bit better, and there's some things that you can do on console now that were only allowed on PC, but they brought it over to console. I'm doing better, Joel. Yeah, let's see. Last time I played this on the other side of the expressway, I had all my sheep and my cows. It was right behind the store. I went ahead and bought all that land, made it one big field, cut the grass, put the sheep down at the far end. It's funny how you spend so much time on one map, and then even whenever you come back to it, you can still remember everything about the map. There is a couple things that I guess it's had an update since I played it that I don't remember being in the game. Because I was like, I don't remember seeing that. Because there's a billboard over by the grocery store that has the pumps and hoses advertising on it. And I don't remember Elmcreek having the changeable advertisements. And I think there's a sunflower seed right behind me to my, well, be right in front of me now. I think there's 2 of those fields that are side by side. Excuse me. And I bought those. Because I owned a big chunk of the map. And I didn't use government subsidies at the time. It was actually just, oh, you're fine, Cliff. What'd Doc say? Healthy as a mule? Healthy as a cow? Stay away from the beef. You got a really cool hat on. Did you wear your hat to the doctor's office? Yeah, see, I think those are sunflowers in front of us. And I think there's actually 2 fields of sunflowers. You got this one and the one in front. Nope, it's cotton. Oh, potatoes. Potatoes. Well, hello, CBW. That was a quick hello. And thanks, buddy. So this is potatoes. I was thinking last time, which, yeah, I know the crops change. But yeah, see that billboard over there on the road? It, on the other side of that, there's a little, like, ditch. And so, yeah, I bought from here all the way down to the store. Because you actually come out. And I put my sheep pens all down at this end. And then I had cows, like right about here. One thing that I really like about this is as the sun moves, the sunflowers, they follow the sun just like in real life. Taters. So the sunflowers actually follow the direction of the sun just like it does in real life. Fixed lunch. Awesome. I'm still waiting on my ice cream though. There's the cotton. What are we having for lunch, Jewel? I'm hungry. But yeah, this is the back side of the town, and right up here is a little cut through that takes you to the back of the store. And I had plowed all of this and made one great big field all the way over to the biogas plant. Can you have CBW Farms? Chicken! But yeah, there's the machine shop. And okay, Jewel, hurry back. And then Cleveland store. Cleveland Motors. Yeah, I've got my case header. Just don't have my harvester. I didn't check the sale. Do we have anything on sale? Nope. Huh? We do have a baler. I could go ahead and get the baler. I don't have any way of cutting it, but I could go ahead and get the baler. And it looks like there's 180 centimeters, so yeah, it's just going to be a standard in-game square bale. Then I could stack them 3 high and put them in my little thing. We'll go ahead and get it. I'm going to need it sooner or later. Because it's not going to wrap it. But, oh, I will need it to pick up all the straw. Good purchase, Triple D. Man. Alright. It's right over here. We'll get this collected. Then I'll drop this off at the farm. Oops, sorry about that, Cliff. I left your harvester running the whole time I was gone. Putting the hours on. Chicken does sound good. We had chicken at the memorial dinner last night. It was Kroger chicken, I think. Alright. I'm going to leave that right there. Go ahead and take this, dump it off at the farm. And go ahead and start picking up these hay bales. Yeah, I would have liked to have bought this little farm here. This house. And just put a sleep trigger on it. But you can't buy it. Alright, let's swing in here. Then I'm going to drop his trailer off. We'll go get the baler. This trailer's bigger than my house. Just waiting patiently to see where that car was going. But yeah, I don't remember this billboard up here being... One, I don't remember it being there. It probably was, but I don't remember it changing like it does now. Because I've ran over that barrel there a million times. But yeah, this is for the new pumps and hoses. Actually, it's not new anymore. Nope, now it's for the Kubota pack. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't remember this changing like it does. If it was even here at all. Because I knew the grocery store was there. And I've actually plowed the snow on this road several times up and down through here, and I don't remember the sign being there. It may have been, don't get me wrong. Alright, we'll go down here. Grab this baler. I can probably take these bales over to the animal feed, animal dealership, and at least make some money. Yeah, if you take that road, that side road there, it kind of goes back behind the dealership and everything. And just loops back around and comes out right there, right in front of us. Now I knew these billboards have been here. But I don't remember them changing at all. And like I said, it may be one of those things where it actually did change. Just I didn't notice it until it's like this here. I don't remember this being here. Now this isn't the one. I'd like to get rid of this one, or at least part of it, and bring in the firehouse that's on the mod hub, because as cool as this is, if you can't go in it, it's pretty much pointless. It's like what's that map that they just did the update on today? West something or another. It's a US map, but they had just updated it, and I thought, oh good, I'll give it another shot. But you still can't get into any of the buildings on the map. And so the firehouse that's on the mod hub, at least you can go inside, you can park your vehicles, you can park your fire truck in there, you know. But this one, no. Yep, firehouse. There's actually a firehouse on the mod hub, and I'll get you some information on it, and also on the rescue vehicle, because I think you're like me, you know. You want to see your, this is right here on the left, all of this is yours. You've got 3 fields. I'll park up here in the grass so that this is my little Massey Ferguson 3670. Just a cute little tractor. But yeah, you've got this field, which is a wheat field. I don't know if you were in here whenever I was showing everybody what all you start with. And you'll have this field. You've got your silo. And you've got your Massey Ferguson 3670. This one is yours. And your wagon. You've got this really great barn. It's got a hayloft, so you can put your hay up there, keep your equipment down here. If you do get like bees and you want to store your honey down here, you can. And you've got a drive-through where you can actually pull down in there, or if you just want to keep hay bales or whatever down here, you've got, you know, your little area. This is the map right here. So it's just a little workshop right in here for you. Got a little outbuilding here, but it's another one of those most annoying ones that you don't do anything with. This field is yours. It needs to be plowed. The John Deere is sitting over here with the plow ready to hook up and a weight ready to hook up. And then you've got your vehicle and little barn, because you've got upstairs, and there again you can put whatever you want to in it. If you wanted to come up here and get your paintbrush, so hopefully you can finish painting it. But yeah, if you want to just store anything up here, you can. Feel like a realtor taking you around and showing you. And this is what we've got for you here. And here you've got your little toolbox area and different stuff. If you go down here, you can actually get up underneath the tractors and pretend like you're working on them. Right here, so the tractor pulls in, you can pretend to change the oil. We've got a pickup truck. It's an old I'm gonna say Chevy. It looks more like a Chevy. It's got more of a Chevy look to it. Now, of course, you can sell any of the equipment that you want. Then your farmhouse. It's a nice big farmhouse. And you do have a water source over here. Oh, there's your header. I never use it. I try to get the headers that already has the trailer hooked onto it. You got a water source right there. So if you need to get some water, then you do. And you've got access. So if later on you want to buy this field back here, you can. Want to buy any of these other fields back here, you can. And just kind of grow your farm. We'll just keep playing on Elmcreek until we find another map that we want to dabble around and have some fun with. You got the gas station right across the street from you. Now, I have not even come close to pointing out any of the collectibles. There are collectibles on this map. I'm going to let you go around and find all the collectibles you want to find. And that way, you get all the money for finding them and collecting them. I will show you one. I think it is. Oh, it's over by where the chainsaw is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to show you. Collectibles are little figurines that are hidden throughout the map. You just kind of go around and you're looking in grass, you're looking on top of buildings, you're looking around different boxes. Oh, no, you're not. You didn't lose me, and you won't lose him. Yeah, I was thinking there was a collectible over here. And it was over by the... Let's see, hydraulic ram. But I was thinking it was over by the ice chest. But on this one, I think there is a 100 collectibles. They're 1,000 a piece. As you collect them, then they show up in the toy store. Yeah, I was thinking it was up there. Oh, it is. Nope, it's not. Well, but yeah, as you collect them, then they there's the diner. Now, if you own the diner and I deliver to the diner, then you get paid for the product that no, you get the product that I delivered, and I get paid for the product. Yeah. So I still get paid for the product, but you get the product. There's a collectible right there. That's it. Looks like a little wagon. And so if I push L3, which is the left button trigger, that was my hardest part, is learning the buttons on the controller. Then see, it's $1,000, and it says there's 9 more. Okay, so there's only 10 collectibles, not 100. I was thinking there was 100 collectibles. Oh, there is 100 collectibles. There must be 9 more of those. Because, yeah, there's 100 collectibles. I was thinking there was 100 collectibles. But, yeah, it kind of gives the map makers, put them in there so that you actually go and see some of the detail that they've added to the buildings, and actually get around the map and enjoy the map. Oops, you didn't see that one, did you? But yeah, up here we've got the bakery. The ice cream shop is down by town. There's the toy store. So now we should start seeing some of the toys appear on the shelves in there. Because as you find them, then they'll start showing up in there. I forgot which one we found. Yeah, there's some of the classic cars that you're looking for. Yeah, a trailer. That's what it was. And I don't know that the trailer. Oh, the ice cream shop. Toys Astray. New homes wanted. Trying to peek through the windows. See if I can see that trailer. And let's see. I thought this was the bank. Elmcreek didn't have, this is, like I said, this was the, it's a base game. It's kind of what, the reason I picked this one is because this is what you'll start with. You'll start with this one and I think 2 more. Now you can go onto the mod hub and download more. Yeah, there's the bread store. You can go onto the mod hub and download more of them. But with this being Giant's first ones that they came out with, that is a big negatory. Because like some of the newer maps, you can actually go inside Cleveland Motors and roam around in there. And this one, it does not allow you to go in. Alien Gem's got a map and you can go in to the store. A lot of the farmhouses now, you can actually go inside. But, you know, for you starting out on the map, I knew that this is a map that you will have. Like I said, I didn't put any mods in, any new, there's the Platinum expansion. Nice. Did you say that you was getting the Platinum expansion, or to play with the forestry? I didn't get the pumps and hoses. That one didn't interest me at all. So I didn't buy the season pass. Season 2. Well, that's something we can do then, is we can just plan on doing Silver Run as a multiplayer. After you get the hang of this one, we can move over to it and just team up, and you cut the trees down and I'll log them. We'll just work together and get the roller coaster and the boats and all of that going. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to start you right off the bat with, and that's why I figured Elmcreek, because I think a lot of us started on Elmcreek. Because whenever you first start the game, there are 3 maps, I think, that you actually start with. And I played with Elmcreek for the longest time because I didn't know that I could download more. Oh, I'm running off and leaving my tractor. I'm supposed to be doing some work, not just running through town. Yeah, I didn't know how the mod hub worked and how you went down to downloads and you can just kind of go through and bring in new maps. Because I never did that on 17. I just played with what I had. One, I didn't have internet connection, so didn't have the access to just be able to download it anyways. Me too, Cliffy, me too. So I enabled straw sloth so that it would put down the straw so that I could come back with this contraption and bale it. And then I can make straw bales, hay bales, something. Alright, so let's unfold this thing. We're going to lower the pickup and turn it on. And we'll pan out some. So not only did we get the wheat off of the field, but now we're picking up the straw. And we can take the straw and use it for the cows, or we can take it and sell it. Sell it to Walmart. Walmart. Instead of Walmart, it's Walmart. I don't know that they buy straw. It'd be cool if they did, but I think the animal dealer is the only place on this map that actually, or take it to the train yard. There is a train on this map as well. Everybody whines about the base game machinery, and I'm thinking, what? It can't be that bad. Oh yeah. Once I've been playing with mods now, it's like, okay, I really miss having my such and such. Oh, I wish I had this in here. But I know what it's like to go into a multiplayer game and play, and they've got, you know, all these other required mods that I have to download in order to come in and help them. And I'm going, really? They're just on the mod hub. And I'm not sure if there's a way. I would think there would be a way, but I've not tried it without ending the stream on whether I could show you how the mod hub works. Because I've not tried it yet. But you get all those before you actually pick your map or do anything. You just go into the because well, I say that, but then Mr. Seeley P, which he does all mod reviews, so you get a chance to check him out. And he does mod reviews on maps and on anything that just came out for all platforms, because he plays on the PS5, I think. Hey, Seth. So see, this is a good thing to do because it just gives you free money, basically. Even if you're, I mean, if you're not going to use it for your cows, then why not just go ahead and bale it up and take it over to the animal dealership and get some money for it. This is on a hill, and that's why I keep trying to go around instead of this way. It's because I'm pulling up the hill. Bear, bear. Yeah, it's not so bad until it gets like right about here. And then it starts really climbing. And then if you look at the terrain, you can actually see how much it slopes. And you just drive around and it poops out straw bales. I like the square bales a little bit more than the round bales. One is on the round bales, they have the tendency to roll. So as soon as it comes out, then it's just going to roll. Two, on round bales, you actually have to stop or back up and wait for it to drop the bale. So, unbeknownst to me, I picked out the same tractor that you start off with for doing all my big work like this. Just around the farm, I've got my two old tractors, but you know, they don't really have enough horsepower to get in here and get dirty. And I am curious. So we're going to try something. If it doesn't work, I'll blame Cliff. Let's see. But I would think that it would still, maybe not. I don't know. Let's go down. We're going to save the game. Oops. Let's go save the game. Yep, blame Cliff. We're going to quit the game. And we'll see if we stay on air. We might still be staying on air. Looks that way. Looks like you guys are still with me. Oh, yep, there I am. Alright, so downloadable content. I'll probably get copyrighted for this, but that's alright. So you go down, this is where you pick your game. This is the one that you'll go into, Cliff. It's multiplayer, and then you'll put in that, look for me that way and put in the password. The downloadable content is right here. This is the mod hub. Inside the mod hub there is just oodles and oodles. This is the latest of what just came out today. So every day new stuff comes out. Well, not every day, not on weekends. So yeah, I just got the new Ford, and I got the new Volvo. The new Ford, I didn't show it to you because I didn't include it in them. But maps, all of these are maps that are on here, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So I mean, there's a ton of maps to check out, play on. And see, you know, hey, do I like this or not? So, yep. And these are all just maps. And then you get into all your trucks and your machineries, your cars. There's the dirt buggies. You've got the Flintstone mobile. You got motorcycles, tricycles. You've got, you know, oops. Just different pickup trucks. Yeah, the Flintstone. You hadn't seen that one? I have it. I run around with it all the time. See there? And whenever you're actually going, his feet are moving. So this one here is the one that I said you want to get, because this has got the rescue vehicle. So you got your police and it actually has working lights. And so it's flashing, working emergency lights, emergency sirens, and the whole shebang. The bus is pretty cool because, I mean, you can actually load stuff in the bus and load people up in the bus. So you can ship cargo as well as, you know, if I say me, you, Haley, Seth, all of us joined in and we could all ride the bus. There's my big beast. It's the big 4x4. The big monster truck. And I did it again. Keep hitting the wrong button. There it is. And this is a lot of fun to take over on the other one. And it's got your seats in the back, so if everybody wants to ride in the same monster truck, they can. But yeah, you want a bicycle, you can just get you a bicycle. There's all kinds of vehicles. Yeah, just all your different machinery, and I mean, there's a lot on here now. What I am going to suggest is, as soon as you get it, to go to most downloadable, And it's going to be your very first thing. It says government subsidy. Go ahead and install it. You're going to want it. There's 2 signs. They add, a lot of money to you every hour. So yeah, it's a government subsidy sign, and that'll get you started. No Man's Land is another good map. There's literally nothing on it but one cabin, so you can go in and create your own fields, make your own roads, do whatever you want to with it. Whoops. Map, this map, let's see, this one I was talking about, the rock crawl. Green Valley, Plantation. See, there's No Man's Land right there. Should have been up here. Oh, we had all those updates, wasn't it? Yeah. So they got pushed down. Whenever the new stuff, the new Platinum expansion came out, a lot of the map makers were waiting for it to come out so they could spruce up the trees. There's Rock Crawl right there. This one here is so much fun, and it's just a map to just play with your friends. It does have fields, but it also has a racetrack as well as a horse track. You've got to take your truck of your choice and navigate it through these rocks, and you're literally climbing up some of the rock formations. That there is like a drag strip. You've got a dirt path and a concrete path. Yeah. So there's a lot of neat things. Yeah, West. This is the one that I went, and I was really surprised that because of the update, they didn't go ahead and make some of the buildings, because like on the farm itself has all these barns, but you can't open them, and it's like, well, what is the point? I thought during the update they would have went ahead and made them so that you could open and put stuff in it, but they didn't. And see, all of these mods I've got turned off. And I'm like, because I have a lot of mods on here. But yeah, I've got them all turned off except for government subsidy, to make it a little easier for you so that you're not having to download all of these mods in order to play the game with me. And this is the screen that you'll come to, and you'll have to put in the password and all that. When you click on join a game, it'll take you into the PlayStation and then you'll put in 3D Honey. Yeah, I kind of went through a bunch of stuff all at one time. Um, it's really not that complicated. It's just I was throwing out a ton of stuff at one time. Because I tried to answer a bunch of your all's questions just with that short little spurt in there. That's where I need to send the video afterwards over to Cal and have them edit it and then send it back, and so I can put it back on here, because I know good and well that YouTube is going to copyright me for playing, even though Giants right there in their little terms of agreement say that, you know, the music is okay. YouTube still goes, yeah, no. So then you have to send them a copy of it, and then they go, okay, we'll let it go this time. What are you fussing at, boy? What? You're okay, just lay down. Grumpy butt. What? I called you a grumpy butt. I did. I did. And then you put up with me for 22 years. You have that right. Almost 22 years, ain't it? Be 22 years in July. Okay, so now we're back on our farm. But I'm not actually on the farm. See, I'm in multiplayer, so if you look at the top corner, it says that I have $0. Okay. So I have to join a farm. Hey, I thought I already had a farm created. You have a good one, Cliff. Yes, sir. Just shoot me a message on Instagram. I gotta do some computer work first thing in the morning anyways. I need to get Cliff's harvester back over here before he gets back. I also need to finish picking this up. At least it's not a big field. It's not taking a long time to bale. There's a YouTube follower in real life, or that's a real life farmer that I watch. And CBW is actually the one that directed me over to their channel. But I think it's Iowa Farm Girl, or Iowa Farms. But they use a lot. Well, because that's all they've got. They use the old equipment, and I mean it is really something to watch. But they had the vet out today, or on today's video that came out. It's either today or yesterday's video, but they had the vet out and was examining the cows and the calves, the heifers. The vet was checking to see how far along one of the heifers were. He was in there for a long time. It's like, everything okay, Doc? He said, yep, about 3 months. I was, it was like, did he fall asleep or what? Then they castrated all the bulls. So, but yeah, it was cool. Oh, you're fine, Cliff. Or Seth. I'm just holding conversation. I want to get this field done, and then I'm going to call the stream, because it is about time for DJ or Bruce, one of the two. I always forget which one starts around this time. It depends on the crop. Depends on which crop's growing. Some crops take longer to grow than others. See, like on wheat, I can harvest the winter wheat. So on wheat, I can get 2 fields a year if I time it out right. But potatoes and sugar beets and sugar cane, and I think cotton too. Those are just going to be like a one-off. Alright, need a little bit more, just a little bit more. And I'm sitting at what, 97%? Hi, Miss Bricks. Just missed Cliffy. He's just left. Now I'm at 99. I need just a little bit more. Come on. I want to clean this thing out. Yeah, he said he had to run, or he has the runs. I don't know which one it was. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I wanted to get this field done before I called the stream, because it's either DJ or Bruce, one of the twos, will be streaming shortly, or they just started, one of the two. Alright. Yeah, he had a doctor's appointment and was at the doctor's at the beginning of the stream, and so I'm sure. Let's see. Let's go ahead and turn that off, and we're going to go ahead and unload everything. Get it folded up, get it taken back over there, and get Cliffy's tractor harvester taken back to him, and we'll end at Cliffy's house. And hopefully next time we will have Cliff will be in here, and we'll start putting down some buildings. I don't know that I'll keep my farmhouse back there, so I just kind of put it there temporarily. But this is pretty much just so that Cliff can get used to the map and get used to. All in all, it looks pretty clean. I didn't get it too dirty. Yeah, just don't tell him that I didn't actually wash it. He'll never know. Do that, get it taken over here, and we'll head on over to Yeah, it's extremely detailed. I mean, extremely detailed. I watch I watch a lot of the guys that make these mods build them, and the level of, you know, making sure the shocks work correctly, making sure, you know, the augers turn in the right direction, making sure windows roll down, making sure, I mean, the inside has to be, you know, just like it looks in real life. You know, they put a lot of work goes into them actually creating these maps and equipment. The tires, you know, all the different brands of tires. I watched a guy build a lawnmower, and I mean, he made sure that, you know, the little fins on the hood, when you raise it up, you could see the fins, the bent metal. And yeah, a lot of these you can pop the hood, see the engine. With this one running, when we get up here, I'll stop. You can see the belts and the motors turn. The fan blades turn. Yep. I almost went right past Cliff's house. Alright, we'll get this taken back over here and parked and get it all ready for Cliff. Like I said, it would be either be tomorrow or Thursday, depending on Cliff's schedule and when he gets it all set up and everything. You do. But see, if you look down in there, when it gathers the wheat, it throws it down in there, and then this auger spins going in, and on this side the auger spins going in, and it will meet right there in the middle, gets sucked up inside this vacuum here that goes up inside there and comes out. Whoops, it's not what I want. Comes out right up top here. So yeah. Alright, let's turn off the header. We need to detach the header and turn the machine off. And I only used 0.04 hours of his machine. So that's not too bad. Still still nice and clean. Alrighty, from Cliff's house, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Looking forward to having my buddy Cliff over here helping me farm Elmcreek. We're going to try to clear off the whole map. And we'll thank you guys. And we'll catch you guys next time. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye.